Let's mount up.
All right, good morning everybody. It's October 3rd and we are taking a road trip to Round Top, Texas. And there's a big, apparently really big antique festival thing here that goes on for a couple weeks. I'll show you here what we got going on. We're currently sitting in traffic. There's a ton of people here. It's kind of crazy. But this is a huge antique festival and we are headed to a place called Cowboy Corner, and it's like a whole bunch of vendors that have Old West antiques apparently. So hopefully they've got some cool stuff, and hopefully we actually like get there sometime soon because this is crazy. So yeah, we'll show you guys how it goes. Cowboy parking is free.
Look at that. This house for rent during show.
Oh wow. This is like Wimberley, like,
Oh, great.
yeah. All right, so we're back in the car. We are heading home slowly. It says, speed limit says 55. We're going
Like 5.
like 5, but we found some cool stuff, right?
Tons of cool.
Tons of cool stuff. What do you think? He's back there, get some snacks. Yeah, they had all sorts of cool stuff.
Cheap.
Cheap. Got some really good deals on some really cool things. We'll show you those when we get home. And yeah, this is really cool, but I highly recommend it for anybody who's in the area. We barely scratched the surface on what was there. I mean, there's so much stuff, it's crazy. So yep, pretty cool stuff. So I'm really glad that we're not going that way. This is headed into all the towns. That's pretty crazy. Okay, I wanted to show you what we got today. So first thing, we've got these really cool wheels here. They're all nice and broken up here, which is actually cool because that's what we wanted and lets you get a good deal on them. So that was cool. We got this collar here, this horse collar. This guy's all kind of falling apart like that. Looks really cool. We were able to get that for a good deal too, which is nice. So we're definitely excited about those. And then we got over here, we got this thing here, which I think it's like a wrench for working on wagon wheels or something like that. I don't know, I saw one around there and I think that's what the sign said. And we got this little rusty pot here. This is going to be something that we can hang up in the gallery there, and you can shoot that. Got a little hammer axe thing here. I've got some tongs, some ice block tongs. These guys are really cool. Hang those up. And then we got these, I forget what they're called, but they hook onto the collar. And then that's where you would hook on, like, if you put it on like a mule or whatever, you'd hook these rings on to their, whatever they were pulling. So that's pretty sweet. We got this old hat here. And then we got a spittoon. And this one's cool because it's all nice and beat up. I think it'll look pretty cool in here. So yeah, we also got this. Now I have no idea what this is. The guy just gave it to us for free, but it looks cool. So we'll figure out something to do with it. But yeah, we're really happy. We had a really good time there. There was so much to check out. We only saw just a tiny little section of it, but it worked out really well because today was the last day. I believe the festival had been going for like a week or two. So it seemed like people were really willing to wheel and deal. And so that made it so we could get lots of different things to put into our gallery or town once we figure out where all this stuff's going. So yeah, we had a really good time there, got some really cool stuff, and then now I think we're going to continue on our lettering and also maybe get these lights set up. Alright, so Lori got the painting all done on our sign here. You can see it came out really nice, looks awesome. We got E.L. Brown Blacksmithing. I mentioned yesterday that the name was tied to the theme, and that, for those of you who didn't get it already, it relates to Back to the Future. In the third Back to the Future, Doc Brown is the blacksmith. So we both really enjoy all the Back to the Future movies, so we thought it would be pretty entertaining to have that for our blacksmith. So we've got that going, and then right now Lori is working on bricks.
Oh, trying
experimenting
to out bricks.
with bricks. We're going to have inside the shooting gallery, we will have a fireplace for the blacksmith's forge, and so we're trying to figure out how we're going to do the bricks. So just kind of experimenting with that. And then I've been working on the lights here. I got the wire running like this with a couple clamps there, and then it runs inside. And I've got the modules glued in there. I used hot glue to connect those, or to glue those guys in. And what I need to do now is run another set of wires out. They'll come out the back here, and then we'll hook into one of these guys, one of these connectors. And then that'll let me connect the second light, which I'm going to work on next. So, yep, that's what we're working on. There's a little close-up of the bricks. You can see she's kind of experimenting around with how we're laying it out.
Excuse the crudeness of this model, it is not to scale.
Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be too dark, but I wanted to show you, this is one of the lights that we got done here. I think it's going to look a lot darker in the video than it actually is, but I'm pretty darn happy with how this is looking. I'll be building one more that goes on the other side. That I showed you, of course, but just wanted to set this one up, see kind of how it looks, and I think it's going to work really well. And like here, I can show you another color for fun here. Let's see, maybe some other color will show up a little bit better on the video. Blue looks pretty good. Yeah, that one actually looks really good. Let me show you this guy. All right, okay, there we go. See. Yeah, so there'll be one on the other side. I think that's going to give it pretty good coverage and light it up pretty well. So, yeah. I got the one light done, and then I'm going to work on the other light tomorrow, I think. Well, we had a really fun day checking out the antique fair, and really happy with all the cool stuff that we found. And we made some progress here on our facade and our lights, so that was good. So we're going to go ahead and call it a day, and we will see you guys tomorrow.